Time now for our digital highlight as for the 132nd time, Texas and Texas Tech meet on the basketball floor. Martez Walker getting his first start. Texas and Texas Tech both coming in winless in their first two games in conference. And one of the big stories again, too many ill-advised fouls, and Jonathan Holmes only played 7 first-half minutes, but it was a one-point game at the half as Isaiah Taylor led the way offensively for the Longhorns.
You know, when you have those scenarios where the guys get in the second half after getting a nice tongue lashing from coach, talking about the game between their ears, not the athletic aspect of it, because they're good enough to play and he understands that they can do it, but it's when you get those mental errors, that's when you start having those scenarios take place.
Robert Turner had a big game for the visitors from Lubbock, who came in with an 8-7 overall record. He would eventually lead them in scoring with 19 points. It was a 33-32 advantage for Texas Tech after the first half. In spite of that, make it the buzzer by Isaiah Taylor. And as we move on to the second half, the biggest story was the free throws, or lack thereof. Yeah. Texas Tech was 11 for 18 from the free throw line in the first half alone. They only shot 5. They made them all in the second half, but only shot 5.
But that's the adjustments that was necessary for the Texas Longhorns as far as them coming back out and competing. Part of competing is what? Playing with, you know, good spacing. And when you're given a team, when you're playing a zone and you're still fouling, that only compounds the problem that you're having.
That's
out
a great
there.
point. Great point. You play in the zone so as not to foul. Robert Turner again hitting a huge three-pointer after Texas went out to a double-digit lead, and then Hennes has this one rattle around and then stay down.
Yeah.
Right. This game went right down to the wire. Really entertaining, competitive college basketball game, and it came down. Tubby Smith, he couldn't believe that his guy didn't go to the free throw line, and then Cameron Ridley goes to the line for Texas and makes a pair, and it came down to this final possession.
Yeah, I think this is where you'll be able to build on a season. You know, look at how we help one another. Someone got hung up on a situation, and then look what takes place together.
Texas wins their first conference game 67-64 over the Red Raiders.